What's up, guys? Spark here, and we're going to be doing a draft today. Let me make sure that this thing's recording, and it looks like it is, so we should be fine. So this is an Avacyn restored 4322, so it shouldn't be super serious. Um, let's see what we got. Looking for the rare in the pack, and it seems to be Wild Defiance. Whenever a creature you control becomes a target of an instant or sorcery, it gets +3/+3. It's probably not that good. I'm going to end up taking favorable wins because I like it. So this might be a little bit hard to see. I apologize. Um, Now I really have no control over how this is going to play out, but let's keep looking. There's a battlefield. You gain 2 life for each other creature you control. Now the goal of the deck that I'm building right now is going to be completely different than what we should be doing, and I'm going to explain draft as we're going on. Basically what it is you open a pack, you pass it to the right, and you go that around and just keep passing that pack around until it's gone. And then as soon as it's gone, you open up the new pack, pass it to the left, and then pass it back to the right after that one's gone. So the goal that I'm working on is going to be a blue-white flying, just monstrous deck. Um, I'm hoping to see some more cards, but it's really, the first 2 picks. I haven't really seen anything. 1/2 protection from vampires. Um, so we're gonna keep building up real heavy big flyers. Just it's paired with another creature. Untap this creature. It's not that good. Leap of Faith. Gains flying. Prevent all damage that we dealt to that creature. Might be worth, but I do like Command Authority. Oh, that's such a shitty mythic. Is that mythic? I can't really tell, but um, we've got a lot of really high cost cards. The goal is blue-white. Obviously, it might not work out, so we're just going to kind of build what I can for now. There's a lot of cards that people overlook in blue-white. We could also make it white-red. It doesn't seem like people are taking red. Um, so that might be an option. We might want to start taking a few things there. Um, let's see. These are probably going to be relatively fast picks because I don't really know what very many things do, so I'm just going to kind of go with cards I'm familiar with. Ghostly Flicker was something I really wanted. It makes cards like the Gold Knight Redeemer and the Cathedral Sanctifier and things like that very, very, very strong. Um, that might be worth getting. The wall will probably be better because, again, it helps us out with the flyers. We'll take that. It doesn't appear like too many people are in white. Leap of Faith made it back around. So we're definitely going to try and do white. It definitely appears a lot of people are in blue, though. So we're going to want to pick up another color. More than likely, I mean, if nobody's in white at all out of the 8 players, it might be worth playing just mono white. I mean, if that's all we're getting, if people are just like, oh, here you go, here's a white card. But anyway, next week, Duels 2013 is coming out, which I'm excited about. I'm planning on setting aside some time to record, and I was going to make this video strictly to show that we're recording, or that I was going to record that. But return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. when he enters the battlefield flying. Or we can get this guy, Grizzlebrand, pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. I don't know if Grizzlebrand's worth anything. See, that's one of the problems of me doing this way, is because I don't have any cards on here, and this isn't a serious draft. So as long as I win the first round, I get prize. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Moorland Inquisitor. Riders of Gavany, choose a creature type. Humans you control have protection from the chosen creature type. That's the card that I was talking about a few games back. We got a whole bunch of humans. Riders of Gavany might be a good pick. We also have the Moonlight Geist, but I think Riders of Gavany is the best pick there. We're starting to get a good looking curve going out. You know, I picked some really high expensive cards, but they're draft bombs. I mean, they hit the field with more than 3 creatures on it, and I gain 6 life. That's always good. Again, Ghostly Flicker is probably my best pick. Um, there's a lot of good ones in this pack, and this should make it back around to me. We'll get Defang because it's a control card. Soulbound, as long as it's paired, both creatures have lifelink. That could be good. And Call to Serve made it around before. I don't see why it wouldn't again. You don't want to have too many low-cost cards, so I'm really not thinking about taking these. Like the Command Authority again. It's a really good card. This guy is a freaking beast. It definitely appears that people are in blue very heavily, but it doesn't appear that anyone else is in white. So I think I'm just going to get everything that's white. You gave me an Archangel. I mean, this is a hard pack to pick through because Moorland Inquisitor's really solid because he gets first strike and he's a 2/2 for 2. But Archangel is a bomb that has flying and vigilance. But I feel like the way we're going now, it's kind of hard to tell. This is the tough pick. This is the pick that's going to decide how the deck is going to be played. And I mean, he's a good card too because he's a 2/3 for 3. I already have a ton of 2-drops, a few 3-drops, and it just picked a card for me, motherfucker. Oh, that sucks, but that's what I get for taking too long. And I'm going to take the Foil Forest because there was really nothing I needed in that pack. So hopefully the third pack, you know, I can see a few blue cards that I want to see. Let's see here. That's paired. Thunderbolt's good. I think I'll take a Thunderbolt. In a way, it kind of gives us an option to go slightly into another color. I mean, we've got 3 damage to a player, 4 damage to a creature flying. Target creature you control gains protection from the color choice of your... I'll take Gang of Devils. Midnight Duelist. Now, these Midnight Duelists probably won't make it into the main deck. Very many of them. I might play one main board. The other one will probably be in the sideboard. We called the Call of Serve coming back, and we got another Midnight Duelist. Very nice. Very cool. Things are looking good. Now, there's no other players in white because we've just taken everything that's white. Someone's going to get stuck with an Archangel. Foil Thunderous Wrath is sexy. 2/1 Vigilance. Um, I think just for sexy purposes, I'm going to take the Thunderous Wrath because we can play it at the moment. The Archangel probably would have been the better one. Put a 1/1 human when it enters the battlefield. Cost 6. Seraph of the Dawn, Flying Lifelink. Yeah, that thing's broken. It definitely does not appear that we are going to ever draw into blue like I want it to. Luckily, we got rid of 2 ghostly flickers for people. Uh, that makes me feel a lot safer. And we got rid of a favorable winds, which, I mean, I know a lot of people aren't going to sit here and say those cards are really good. I don't want to see them. But, you know, I've played a draft with my buddies. We did a 8-man draft, and I won. And I played blue-white ghostly flicker, and it was like a constructed deck. I won like turn 6. I had the game controlled by like turn 4. I would go Mistraven, and then every turn after that, bounce it, flicker it, you know, whatever it took to keep it going. So definitely a very strong card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's an angel, put 2 counters on it. I like that a lot. You know, the way draft works, the way any sealed deck works, is you want to have a little bit of early game and a lot of late game. Because honestly, there are very few things that are going to kill you turn 4 here. There are very few things that, I mean, you're not going to lose turn 4. You're going to make it to turn 6 almost every game. I think I only have 10 minutes to build the deck, so that might be a separate video. I want to try and do the drafts as one video, then do the second video as a this is the deck that I'm playing, and the third video, fourth video, fifth video, sixth video, whatever many we have to have, will be, wish they gave you a timer. Another Seraph of the Dawn. I like it. I'm playing mono white, I think. I might splash red for Thunderbolt. Let's see. There's nothing really I need in here. This might be a good card. Mass Appeal, draw a card for each human you control, because I actually have a lot. And there really aren't a lot of mass board wipes, so I think I'll take Mass Appeal. Just because it has potential to be in our deck, and someone who's in blue-white, I really don't want to see them having that. Pair with another creature. Both creatures have vigilance. Nah, I don't really like that. Target creature can't block this turn. I like him. That seems good. Foily Archangel. Please. I've got to take that. There are other cards that I would want, but Foily Archangel wins it. Foily Archangel. Archangel's my favorite card. When I started playing around 6th edition, they had the set with the star symbol. I don't know what it was called, but I had an Archangel from it and absolutely loved it. So, let's see here. Again, that could be a good card. We are a white deck. That card just seems really weak. Let's get the voice. Deals 1 damage to each creature target player controls. Each creature dealt damage this way attacks this turn if able. Seems interesting. That would hurt me very much, so I don't want someone else to have that. Leap of Faith. Dangerous Wager. So, I mean, we could do, like I said, we could do blue-red, or we could do white-red. The Dangerous Wagers are kind of an iffy card. Discard your hand and draw 2 cards, but they're good when you're top decking. So, you know, maybe not 3 of them, but 2 of them would be good. Because you can just empty your hand and say, oh, look, I draw 2 cards. I don't have a hand to discard, I draw 2 cards. You know, it's red draw. which is awesome in a burn deck, which isn't necessarily what we are, but again, it does give us the option to have a little bit of versatility in the deck because honestly, right now, it's just like, oh, look, we have mono white. Very fun. But so, this definitely looks like it's going to be a good time. Uh, Normally, you're not going to get drafts where you can just pick up a color and play just one color, but every once in a while it happens. So, it also lets you know not to take a long time in a draft because you'll get a land picked for you or a nettle swine or something stupid that doesn't help you at all in your deck. You know, it's nowhere near your colors. There were three things I was debating on and just ran out of time. But this is the second draft I've done on MTGO, so my bad for not knowing the rules. Something you probably want to do when you start a game up. But so we should go into a draft. Uh, Deck building thing, hopefully, here in a minute. And we can take a look at the cards we got, kind of level out the playing field a little bit. I mean, Seraph of Dawns are going to be amazing for us. I didn't really get any mana fix, but you don't really need mana fix if you're playing one color splash another. So we're patiently waiting for the build your deck thing to come up, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. The next video will be the deck building.